What is going on, everybody? It's your boy James here from Triple Threat FIFA, and today I am back with some more Southampton Career Mode. This is episode number 4, and I'm really excited to bring you guys this episode. We do have 3 games for you, including the first one, which is the Capital One Cup. But this is the team we lined up with, a youthful squad, featuring the likes of Gazzaniga and Target and Gallagher and Isgrove, you know, all those players. But yeah, so we did cook off against Hull at St. Mary's, and I was pretty ready for it, and you know, so was Mayuka, because in the 5th minute he runs and beats the defense and gets a goal. So I was pretty happy with that. 5 minutes in, and we're already 1-0 up, and you know, like, genuinely I was pretty excited. I was like, yeah, okay, this could be a high scoring game, you know, maybe 4-1, maybe 4-2, you know, if we're going to score that early. But in the 33rd minute, Hull did get a corner here. Livermore does take it. He passes it to Davis. Davis finds some space eventually, and he knocks it on to Mohamed Diame, and Diame puts it in the back of an unguarded net. And yeah, so we were reduced to 1-1, and that was pretty sad. But nothing happened. But only a few minutes later, Mayuka runs up. Goalkeeper saves it, but it's almost an own goal. And in the 45th minute, Diame hits the post, and Gazzaniga has to make a really good save. But this game didn't have too many chances, because in the 106th minute, yeah, big jump, Mayuka then, look at that. That's pretty much what's happening all the game. But you know, just saves and nothing really exciting. And Sims, you know, he steps up, but nothing comes from the corner anyways. And yeah, it had to go to penalties. And I was just thinking, like, what? Why? But these are sped up, so if you hear some, like, really weird noise in the background, then that's just the celebrations. But Mayuka did step up with the first one, and he scored. Then Yelovich got one for Hull as well, so it's 1-1. Sims then steps up and gets bags one, and Sagbo, then he gets one after I try to foul him. Gallagher steps up, scores. But this game was really a chance, you know, free, like 6 maybe chances the whole game to score, and you know, I pretty much showed you all those. But Diame does score to make it 4-3. Yoshida, he can win it here, but he misses the post. But yeah, I mean, I always go through and look for highlights, and genuinely I just couldn't find any. It was so hard. And that's why my episodes are really short, because like I barely have highlights in my game. But anyways, it's 5-5, and Reed steps up and scores. And then Chester, he steps up, the captain for the night. He gets a goal, and then Isgrove scores. And I was getting a little afraid that this would turn into Liverpool Middlesbrough, because it was 7-7, and it could be near goals. You know, 8-7 now. Then Robertson stepped up, he scores. So it's 8-8. Then Fonte steps up, and we were one person away from a goalkeeper, but eventually Davis does miss, and we do win 9-8 on penalties. So yeah, I got some good penalty practice. But we did take on QPR the next game, we did, and we also received £1,700 for the win in that game. And this was a team we were lining up against. This is a team we lined up against QPR with, but Danny Ings has 8 goals already. That's pretty amazing. But the first chance came really late on, and it was pretty much the only chance of the game. Is Danny Ings gets on the ball here, he runs through and he scores. So these games are really tough. I don't know why. I struggled in that recording session, because what I do is usually, you know, I'll be playing FIFA and then I'm like, okay, I'll record something. And it's just random, but I was struggling for some reason. I just couldn't create chances. I wasn't playing at my best. Yeah, but eventually Dings does get the goal, and I'm really happy, and he gets his 9th goal of the season. And eventually, like, this is what I was reduced to, like 90th minute. Look at that. I mean, it is kind of important, because Anua makes a good start, but you know, that's not really a highlight. But anyways, that's how the game finished. It was really, like I said, I was having a bad session, and I really couldn't get a lot of goals, so or highlights. But we did take on Sunderland in the last game of the episode, and just before we did have a squad report. Now we are going into October. There you go. Those are all the stats if you wanted to see. Really impressed with Nathaniel Klein. his growth. Not too many people growing, you know. We got Stephen Davis as well, Danny Ings, we got youngsters growing as well, but not too many first team starters are growing, which is I'm getting a little about, but you know, we're only in October and I'm not expecting +4s or anything, but like I said, a bunch of the youth players were growing, and yeah, that's good because I use them in the Capital One Cup and I'm going to use them in the FA Cup as well. So yeah, that was a score report on it. Here's a look at the league table. We're sitting in third, 6 games played and 15 points, 13 goal difference, which is amazing. But yeah, we did take on Sunderland, and I really love this. I don't know why. I'll probably say this every single episode, but I really like this. Really like thing that pops up. But like QPR, it took a long time to get the first goal, and it was Shane Long here. He's dancing around on the edge of the box, and Pantelimon just like falls on his butt, and Shane Long gets a goal. And I was so happy. And the audio's off. You'll be hearing it right now. You should be hearing a bunch of like screaming. Not screaming, but cheering. But yeah, look at this. Look, he just like falls on his butt trying to clear it with his foot. I don't know why he did that, but whoa, that came out of nowhere. But yeah, we did get the goal, and it was 1-0, and it was all the way, look, in the 86th minute, I think. It says 87th for his goal, but whatever. You know, it took a long while. And like QPR, this was a game of very little chances. I wasn't having the best playing session, but that's how the episode finishes. 3 wins, 1 cup, 2 league. So we're progressing. We want to fight for Europe. I recorded all the way up to January. I'm not gonna record anymore because they got to be live and I need to find out transfer targets. But yeah, if you guys have enjoyed, do drop a like. It'll really help out the channel. Those are the scores of the other games, and yeah, so pretty good episode overall. So if you haven't already liked the video, comment stuff, share it to your mates, and subscribe if you're new around here. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. So thank you guys for watching, and bye bye.